De retour dans Super Seducer 2. Alors j'augmente un peu la taille des sous-titres. On en était au mode histoire, donc au chapitre 4 déjà. Mahmoud plus âgé, femme plus jeune. Alors malheureusement il n'y a pas Richard, c'est triste il n'y a pas Richard. Oh putain. Ok, ça va être bien. L'homme, le mythe, la légende, Mahmoud est arrivé. Et il a des rendez-vous. Pourrait-il séduire sa Habibi? Ces 25 années d'écart seront-elles un atout ou un obstacle? But, l'amour de Habibi. Bon, j'espère qu'il y aura Richard, parce que Richard, je m'en mets plus. Depuis qu'il a chanté en chinois, je m'en mets plus. Tac, tac, tac. Ah putain, ça démire. Énorme.
Finally.
Ah, il est riche alors. Il vient de racheter de paille CG. Musique exotique entraînante. Photo récente et ressemblante. Choisir ta photo Tinder. Photo récente et ressemblante. Vieille photo de Mahmoud. Photo d'un mètre carré. Photo de Richard. Bah attends, la photo de Richard bien sûr.
I'm fine with that if any guys want to use my picture on Tinder.
No, that's catfishing and that's big.
Oh ça va. Photo de mon ami Richard. Bon bien sûr il faut prendre une photo de vous en vous mettant en valeur si vous voulez marcher. Quel lieu choisis-tu? Prendre un verre dans un bar à la mode, bar clandestin pour génération Y, donc pour jeune génération, restaurant chic. Allez, bar clandestin pour génération Y, on va rigoler.
This is terrible. It's
Oh, c'est
something
pas
we need to
terrible.
be aware of in this level because he's older and obviously he doesn't want to be trying to act young and go into a place where he's going to.
Oh, ça fait pas paraître jeune, ça fait paraître
Yeah,
pédophile.
this isn't going to work for him.
Un bar à la mode, ça fait un peu jeune. Vous voyez, le bar à la mode fait un peu jeune et en même temps ne fait pas trop jeune. Oh.
See, now this one's wrong, and it's because it's one of those situations where he's going to be in the bar looking like a granddad, which
Ah,
is
pas
not
bête
good
aussi.
because he
No.
is kind of the granddad age.
It's not the message we want to put across, right?
No, can do much better.
Non, bah je pense qu'on va aller dans un restaurant chic.
So yeah, if you're kind of an older, cool guy, I think a restaurant is a solid one, especially compared to some environment where he might seem old, like a trendy bar.
Yeah, and also if you are very clever with where you pick, I think that shows a little bit more thought's just gone into it rather than just the fanciest restaurant or most
Je me demande
popular.
quand est-ce qu'on jouera avec la fille là. Parce qu'on joue avec Richard.
So Mahmoud, what's going on?
Ah cool, il est là Richard. Eh, faut se raser
yes,
Richard.
I'm busy today, you know. I have the
Business
day-
meetings.
Well, I've got a date with a beautiful American girl tonight.
Okay.
You know me.
What's she look like?
She's beautiful.
Of
Beautiful,
course.
blonde,
Yeah.
beautiful boobies,
Big boobs.
big boobs.
All right. What's the game plan?
The game plan is I will go meet her, seduce her, and slay her.
But is she intelligent? Because that could be.
You know me, Richard. As long as she has a nice personality, that's all that counts.
Oui.
Si elle est intelligente, t'es dans la merde, ça fait ce qu'il lui dit. Non, viens avec moi.
Let me know how it goes.
And I
Non,
will
non,
buy
avec
her
moi
the-
Richard.
But don't send me the pictures like you did last time. I don't need to
What,
see.
with the horses?
With all of that and.
Oula,
Okay.
c'est
You know what I mean.
Okay, keep that to yourself.
Avec Omar
Good
Sharif.
luck, mate.
Richard.
See ya.
See you.
Have
Assalamu
fun.
alaikum.
Bye.
Bye.
Non, reste ici Richard. Je joue avec toi Richard. Max et compagnie. Tu es Tiffany. Ils ont tout un tas de pouvoirs étranges. Peuvent comme les gens télétransporter. Et c'est fou ce que ça les rend. Putain, ça fait caïd quand même. Je me demande si la fille a pas mis une photo d'elle jeune. Et donc je vais être. Mais putain, t'es plus vieille que prévu. Et après elle me dira, mais toi t'es pas Richard? Je crois que tu es le grand coach en séduction et le célèbre youtubeur vendeur de médocs. Oh, c'est la beauté à gauche? Ah non, c'est elle.
Emma, please be seated.
You don't look like your photo.
Tu ne ressembles pas au plus à ta photo, tu es la plus vieille. Reconnaître que ton assistante a fait une erreur et présenter ses excuses. Nier, nier, nier. Lui dire qu'elle est superficielle. Tu ne ressembles pas non plus, tu as l'air plus vieille. Bah, ça, c'est la base.
I don't look like my photo?
There's no way this is you.
Yeah, it is me. You lied as well. You said you were 23. You're at least 24 and a half.
That's ridiculous. And I'm still gonna be beautiful when I'm 25.
Ah non, elle est
We
jeune. Ah
could be
oui.
beautiful together.
There is no together.
No together?
I don't think so. You lied to me.
Why are you being so negative?
I'm not. You're being a trickster.
Trickster? I'm Mahmoud. You know
No.
who Mahmoud is?
No, this is weird. This must be a joke.
No, it's not a joke. You're being deluded.
I'm deluded?
Yeah, you
You're
watch too much
crazy.
CNN. They brainwash you.
I don't watch CNN.
Fox.
Fox, no.
Je regarde BFM TV.
This is ridiculous.
Moi, je regarde
I
Billy.
don't think so.
You're being ridiculous. You wasted my time.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. Do not walk 1 foot outside this restaurant. Hey,
Parce
hey,
que c'est
come
mon
here.
restaurant.
Hey,
Fuck off.
waiter,
I'm gone.
come here. Hey, you stupid whore.
Ah, c'était pas la bonne idée? Bah alors.
Ooh, it's not very flattering.
Bit rude.
Very rude.
Plus
We
que ça.
shouldn't discuss a woman's age.
C'est vrai.
No, never.
Never?
Never.
Bah
Don't
écoutez,
even say it.
elle faisait 18 ans, elle en
Oh,
avait
really?
12.
Mhm.
I'm curious now.
C'est peut-être comme ça qu'a séduit Dany le Rouge. Ah, écoutez, on va reconnaître que son assistante a fait une erreur et présenter des excuses.
It was a genuine mistake by my PA.
What?
On va voir ce Tinder. Non, c'est quoi?
She is not going to come in between me and you, okay? She is
What?
fired. Oh no,
No.
that's
Down.
it. History.
No,
Khalas.
no. No one needs to be fired
Finito.
over this.
In
So
fact,
that's ridiculous.
I'm going to be Heather.
No, no.
Okay?
No, that's
No.
ridiculous.
Je vais
It's
l'équiper.
finished.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
stay. I'll
I-
stay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this.
Je
We're
vais
only for 5
l'équiper.
minutes.
Please be seated.
5 minutes. Tu vas rester presque 1 heure.
There's no good option here because obviously he has no business being on Tinder, but being a little bit playful and going from there is about the best option
Faut
here.
toujours se montrer taquin.
Yeah. Is this where he's changed the picture?
Yeah, he uses someone else's picture and blames his
Oh.
PA.
This is just how you get out of the. Oh, blaming the PA. That's a really good shout.
Yeah, and it's high status because it says you have a PA.
C'est vrai. C'est des petits détails, mais ça marche.
Emma, how about some tea?
Sure.
Non, je bois que du café. Tu vois ma Rolex à ma main?
Tea for two.
And 240.
I
C'était quoi?
think we should get some
240
shisha.
and
They do
240.
lovely strawberry and daffodil.
Une chicha.
Yalla.
Ça fait un petit peu cliché.
Hey, pronto,
Yes, sir.
my child. Strawberry and daffodil shisha for me and my princess. Pronto.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. C'est dans la grande vadrouille, Tifo tout. Je veux dire qu'elle n'est pas superficielle et moralisatrice contrairement à la plupart des femmes de son âge. Voilà, on repart sur l'âge donc c'est mauvais. D'un compliment en lui disant qu'elle ressemble à ta fille. C'est mauvais, ça prouve qu'on est vieux. Lui faire beaucoup de compliments pour qu'elle se sente bien. Lui demander si elle est encore vierge. Qu'est-ce qu'on va lui dire? En lui disant qu'elle ressemble à ta fille. Ah, en fait, les deux là sont très mauvaises. On va lui dire ça.
Emma, you look like my daughter.
What?
I was seeing a Finnish woman. She gave me albino child, beautiful, just like you.
Oh, this is weird.
Bon, ça peut être
No,
gentil.
I don't
Where?
want.
Ah non,
How
remarque
dare
une.
you insult my daughter?
What? I'm not insulting your daughter.
Well, what are you doing?
I don't need to be here.
Hey, you
Oh.
come back. I want
Reviens.
a shisha.
No, I'm gone.
Hey, come back. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm leaving.
Oh, stupid fucking bitch.
Mahmoud, ça se passe plutôt mal.
This is clearly obvious why this wouldn't work.
Because he's old or because he's comparing to his daughter?
Yeah, you're instantly creating the boundaries of their relationship.
And
C'est vrai.
it's not very sexy, is it? So
Not
you look
sexy.
like a relative.
No.
Oui, c'est vrai. Ah non, de son âge, c'est vrai qu'elle est plus jeune, non, non. Lui demander si elle est encore vierge, ça va être marrant.
Emma, you still a virgin?
What? I'm not answering that question.
Une fille comme ça à 25 ans? Non.
Question.
It's none of your business.
You have to answer the question.
I am not going to answer that question.
On est taxé avec nous.
Whore number 13, you have to answer now.
Fucking disgusting. I'm
You
gone.
fucking stupid whore. You waste
Non.
my fucking time.
Eh, reviens numéro 13. Eh.
Great.
You'll never walk
Go
again
buy
in this town.
someone. I don't give a fuck.
You silly bitch.
Mais on est riche ou pas? Parce que il y a beaucoup de parettes, mais est-il riche? Bah numéro 13, pourquoi t'es parti? Oula, il se fait défoncer
Guys,
Richard.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
Lui faire beaucoup de compliments pour qu'elle se sente bien. Bon, ça, on va faire ça, allez.
You made Mahmoud so happy.
Oh, il parle à la
today.
troisième personne de lui.
You really made the right decision, and it means so much to me that you stayed and made this a special occasion. You know,
Ah, là, on devient
you
fou.
are meant to be. Emma, you are one in a million. You are a special girl.
Ok.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
You are exotic looking with such a beautiful inner
On vient de se rencontrer.
quality. I can't thank you enough. Cheers, my princess.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Ah bon, ça a l'air de marcher. C'est un peu bizarre, mais bon.
Amazing. Well done.
Ah bon? Putain, j'ai trouvé ça un peu
So,
spécial.
Mahmoud, what do you do for a living?
Écoute, je suis pas venu ici pour parler affaires avec une femme. Dire que tu as une entreprise familiale, des fermetures à glissières YKK. Et pourquoi pas KKK? Lui dire de ne pas s'en faire pour l'argent, que tu t'occuperais d'elle. Je regarde ce que je fais, j'essaie de faire bouger les choses. Je pense que la meilleure c'est celle-là. Mais je vais lui dire, remarque ici, je suis pas venu pour aller avec une femme. Avec une femme que j'aimerais séduire. Ou si vraiment c'est avec une femme, t'es une femme, t'es à la maison, fais pas chier.
I didn't come here to discuss business.
Ah ouais, non,
with
c'est
a
la
woman.
mauvaise réponse.
Excuse me?
I mean, it's easier to teach a camel algebra.
Oh, it's easier to teach a camel algebra than it is to teach you manners, and I'd rather be with them.
Mahmoud, me, business guru. Richard Branson, the stupid virgin, called me for business tips.
I'm leaving.
You leaving?
I'm gonna ride my
How
camel.
dare you?
Je rentre de chez vous.
Well, fuck off then.
Reviens numéro 13.
Bitch.
So do you agree with Mahmoud on this one, Charlotte?
Non, je pense pas.
I don't, and I'm not surprised in the slightest why this didn't work.
Could we talk about business?
Of course.
Je pense qu'il se fait goûter un peu de sa gueule. Lui de ne pas s'en faire, je m'occuperai d'elle. Ça aussi, ça va
You
mal
don't
marcher.
have to
Ça va
worry
pas marcher.
about money or anything. Even my worst whore has a diamond Cartier watch. If she has a baby, it's like the biggest lottery win.
Oh my god, you're so lucky. How do I become one of those?
There is
numéro
a
13.
seating system, and you have to enter a
Ah
competition.
putain, quel coup.
Oh, a competition for world's best harem?
Yes.
Ah, il aura un harem, réellement.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because fuck that. No.
You won't get a better opportunity in your life to be wealthy.
Any
vrai.
opportunity is a better opportunity than you. I'm done. Bye.
Alors ça, c'est très loin de la réalité, parce que je rappelle que les femmes sont toutes vénales. N'importe quelle fille aurait sauté sur Mahmoud.
Okay, Rolex then.
Go fuck a camel.
Là, tu as un chameau. Ça, c'était pas mal.
So this one was a bit too direct. Like for a rich guy, he shouldn't offer explicitly, maybe. Yeah,
No, it's as if he was expecting something in return. It's not cool.
he was actually.
On va dire que j'ai une entreprise familiale, des fermetures à glissières, machin. Hop.
Well, we have a family business which we have been running for generations.
Ça, c'est beau.
My great grandfather.
Really?
Ça
What
prouve qu'il
kind of
continue
business?
l'affaire familiale.
YKK Zips.
I have a zipper from there on the back of my dress right now.
Ah, je peux te l'enlever.
Well, now it's because of Mahmoud. You can
Ah, grâce à
take
ton
off
arrière-grand,
and
on fait.
put on your clothing.
Oh my god, that is so funny. That's cool. Can you get me any free zippers?
Ok, ça c'était pas mal.
Excellent. I mean, that's maybe not the very best answer, but it's funny because either she catches you out and knows you're joking and you have a little laugh, or she doesn't realise that you're joking and thinks you really do own YKK zips, and then it's just ridiculous.
I've
Ah,
never
vraiment,
had
il l'avait pas?
YKK.
Really?
Yeah.
It's almost every zip.
No, I'm more of a button girl.
Buttons.
Ah,
Ok.
c'est mieux. Il se marre bien.
Emma, did I tell you that I'm a trained
Ah, je suis un
physician?
médecin?
No.
Yeah, I like to help out in the community when I can.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, attention. Il est gynéco.
Please, I am ready for you. Remove the beautiful dress and prepare for your examination. Your chair is waiting.
So, Mahmoud, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Emma, this is not about Mahmoud. This is about you. What do you like to do?
Me, I like to read, I like to write, I like to dance.
Dance?
Yeah.
He's a maniac.
Mostly ballet.
Autour d'une barre de
Russian
pole
ballet?
dance.
I've never seen
I'm going to
Russian
book
ballet.
us some tickets.
Maybe.
Ah, elle glousse. Ça marche bien. Faire une supposition en te basant sur ses centres d'intérêt. Lui demander si elle a déjà fait l'amour sur un cheval. Bah, je suis désolé. Le machin comme ça, tu peux juste cliquer dessus.
Forget all this reading and writing bullshit. You like horses?
Il a l'air de bien aimer les chevaux quand même.
Ever had sex on a horse?
What?
Or with a horse?
Oh, dégueulasse.
Only on Wednesdays.
Ah, c'est trop cool. Eh, Mahmoud est content. On a réussi.
Emma! Emma!
Numéro 13.
So random.
It's a true story. I had a friend from Syria,
Et une
and
main.
he was telling me how, he was telling me how cool it was to have sex on a horse.
Ah bon?
Right.
Spécial.
He
How
invited me to
fascinating.
Syria because he's got stables.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't gay, but it was
Ouais, alors non, si.
strange.
Si t'as pas regardé dans les yeux, ça va,
And
c'est
he
pas
didn't-
gay.
I mean, with him, the sex on the horse.
I gathered that one.
Maybe because when it moves, it kind of wobbles and it's.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Si t'as pas touché les boules, c'est pas gay. Oui, faire une supposition en te basant sur ses centres d'intérêt, bien sûr.
So you like to read, which means you're intelligent.
Joli queue public et closer.
You like to write, which means you're curious.
Ouais.
And you like ballet.
Elle aime bien le ballet, ouais. Comme toutes les femmes. hein.
Am I right?
5 stars for Mahmoud. And I'm not being patronizing. Thank you so much.
That's the right answer.
Et bah, en même
Making
temps, Lou.
assumptions is a nice way to break up the questions and statements that you might otherwise have. And it's cool because when you try to make assumptions, you're obviously going to need to listen well. And if you get it right, it's impressive. If you don't, it at least shows you're making an attempt to connect and to listen.
C'est vrai, faut toujours rebondir à ce qu'elles disent.
This place is really cool. I've never been anywhere like it.
I only dine in the finest places.
Ah, la
Lucky
chicha.
you.
Your hookah, please.
Merci, mon. Qu'est-ce qu'il peut faire, Léon?
So your daughter is beautiful, sir.
Mauvais choix. Proposer un plan à 3, appeler ton agent de sécurité et lui demander ses projets d'avenir pour sa carrière. Bah, proposer un plan à 3, c'est la base.
I have a great idea. He's a good-looking boy. How about a threesome? Me at the front, him at the back. That will be the best orgy ever.
I'm sorry, I almost got sick. No, I have a better idea. You two guys can fuck each other, and I'm leaving.
Oh, je pense que Mahmoud
Just
est
a
d'accord.
suggestion. You don't have to walk off.
Est-ce qu'il a demandé au
Join
mec?
me.
Bah, c'était un peu trop direct.
Never do that. Threesomes or waiters or anything, yeah? What do you think?
Vile.
Vile.
Lui demander ses projets d'avenir pour sa carrière. Parce que là, à mon avis, il va y avoir des problèmes.
Thank you for the compliment, my boy. I know you want to date her. You're not in a very good job. What career options do you have? Don't worry yourself. Have a little think. Come back when you're ready. Okay?
Ça a marché ou... Ah, ça
Nice
va.
one. That's a cool way to kind of put him on the spot. You know, this young guy comes like that, and how can you make him a little bit uncomfortable and kind of show your
Ouais,
power?
voilà, c'est ça.
That's the way.
Yep, take control of the situation. I suppose that's the best way to do it.
So tell me, Mahmoud, how old are you?
Ah ouais, mais... J'en ai 15. Lui dire qu'elle est trop jeune pour toi et lui demander si elle est mature. Dans ma famille, on dit que l'âge dépend de la somme des petites filles épousées. Oh, c'est dégueulasse.
In my family, you're only as old as the sum of all the child brides.
Child brides, as in
Dégueulasse.
No, younger brides.
you're married to kids?
No, they are young. No, children as such.
Genre 12 ou 15 ans.
That's pedophilic. You're a pedophile.
I'm not a pedophile.
I gotta go.
I've just got a lot of love to give everybody.
I'm calling Interpol.
Hey, calling who?
Calling the cops.
Hey,
Bye.
no
Bad
need to
boys,
call
bad
them.
boys. Je suis ami avec Danny Cohn-Bendit.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Je vois une musique entraînante tendance.
Child brides.
That's pretty bad, yeah.
Oui, un petit peu.
Uh-huh.
50 ans mais je suis jeune à l'intérieur, c'est la base. Quoi.
I'm 50, but what is age? Age is just a number.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true. I can get along with people of all ages. You normally like younger women?
À ton avis, si t'es là?
I love younger women, you know, because I'm young at heart. I've got so much love to give everybody.
What happens when
Un
they get
sacré
a little
décolleté.
older?
I'd place them with the next model.
Quel con.
Oh, Mahmoud, you're too much. Really.
I'm everything for you.
Je pense qu'elle a cru que c'était
Fair
une
enough.
blague.
I guess so.
Ouais, ça passe. Ça passe même si moi j'aurais mal pris.
Yeah, this is not the best way of handling it. It's one of those critical moments where either she's going to get the impression that he's an old fogey loser, or she's going to start to think, you know, that he's older and wiser and maybe she's
plus
too
sage, non?
mature. So in this moment, either he can work to appear younger, or she could work to appear more mature.
But I think saying that you're young at heart insinuates
Young
that
at
you are
heart,
older.
merci. Na,
But not
na.
young at heart.
Aside from your heart, in other ways.
Yeah,
Na, na,
yeah, but it
na, na.
makes it pretty
na,
obvious, you
na.
know, it's you're drawing attention to maybe the wrong
Ah, c'est
thing.
possible, oui.
Yeah.
Je suis d'accord avec la dame. Je sais même pas son prénom à elle. Ah merde. Ah non, ça remettait, ok. Langage corporel correct à adopter. Avoir importance comme... Avec importance, comme si tu faisais passer un entretien d'embauche. Te pencher pour lui montrer que tu t'intéresses à ce qu'elle dit et ensuite te reculer pour qu'elle approche. Lécher tes lèvres à un air séducteur et faire un clin d'œil. Oui. Limiter pour te rapprocher. Ouais, non, mais c'est lécher ses lèvres. Ça la- Il y a toujours un truc un peu spécial. Il a pas fait le clin d'œil.
This is really creepy.
Ah, yeah, very creepy. Don't do it.
Il le fait, le bâtard. Ah, je pense que c'est ça, le truc bien, c'est ça. Ah, mais c'est chiant, ils le remettent.
So this is not a bad one again.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce
Often you
truc?
see like a power dynamic, body language wise, where one person is kind of listening in and really interested, and the other is kind of chilled and they're like grandstanding or whatever.
Okay.
So it's not good to be in the weaker role for the whole time, but by listening intently and then switching it up, it's more interesting. And in general, on a date, you want to kind of change modes a few times, like not be serious the whole time, not be playful the whole time, because it's too much, right?
Oui.
So
Yeah.
to mix it up.
Keep it up, changing, diverse.
Garder de l'humour sans être trop lourd.
Diversity.
Voilà, regardez, en plus je fais une rime, c'est pour vous messieurs. Eh, sur son portable, là, c'est chiant. Ça c'est le pire truc quoi. Faire semblant d'avoir un appel important du président Robert Mugabe. Alors Mugabe c'est le président du Botswana. Du Botswana pardon. Il aime beaucoup les blancs. Hein. Lui dire qu'elle utilise trop son téléphone. Faire semblant de lire tes emails, prendre son téléphone et le jeter dans son verre. Bah voilà, c'est la base quoi. On devrait tous faire ça. Se prend même en selfie.
What are you doing with my phone? Shh. What? No.
Ah merde, ça remonte un petit peu.
Kalas!
Je sais pas ce que ça veut dire Calas.
No. What the? Someone do something. He just put my phone in water. What the fuck?
Ça veut peut-être dire je m'en vais.
God damn it.
Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire Calas, mes potes mes followers arabes. Tu parles arabe, je crois. Peut-être
Not
turc.
the best way to handle it, right? Losing your temper and destroying her phone.
No, and he is definitely not going to get a second date out of this.
Le président Mugabe, bah oui, bah, de toute façon, j'ai sa ligne directe personnellement.
Hello? Ah, Robert! How are you, Mr. President? Oh, it's a pleasure to speak to you. Yeah, you will be coming to Jenny's christening?
Putain, elle est intéressée
Oh, that
direct,
will
les
be
femmes vénales.
wonderful. Can't wait to see you. Yeah,
Ça
definitely.
passe avec lui parce qu'en fait, il est riche, on voit quand même
Pleasure.
qu'il est riche ou qu'il montre qu'il est riche.
Bye bye, Robert.
Donc il doit avoir des connaissances.
Who is that?
It's Robert, my friend. Robert Mugabe.
Your friend is Robert Mugabe?
Elle sait
Oh my
qui c'est
God.
Robert Mugabe?
Wow. Must know a lot of people.
Oh, regarde ça, les filles intéressées.
Alright, so the old Robert Mugabe phone trick to show that you've also got important things going on. Good one?
Well, no, and also, are you really going to answer the phone to a president during a date?
Well, he's ex-president, so...
Well, of someone of that
On est
important.
plus
I
président,
think it's
Mugabe?
only polite that you leave the table if it's that important.
Il l'a encore, non Mugabe?
Otherwise, it shows like you're clearly trying to show off.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just got a happy chat.
Happy chat.
Do you have happy chat?
J'ai demandé son aide pour créer un compte. Oui, j'utilise et je vais t'ajouter au groupe avec mes 3 femmes. L'application pour ados? Tu disais être mature. Teen Pussy Lover. Énorme. Oh, on va lui mettre ça. Pour l'identifier à Teen Pussy Lover.
It's a happy chat. It's fun.
Yeah, happy chat. My username is Teen Pussy Lover Forever. Add me as a friend.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
add
Oh.
me. Got so many pictures to show you.
I don't want to see
You
them.
will love them.
Ah ouais.
Emma, what are you doing? Hey, Teen Pussy Lover Forever.
Ew!
Et la fille à gauche qui regarde et se dit mais c'est quoi ce fou?
How can she not love Teen Pussy?
Ça veut dire chat d'ado.
That was totally diabolical. Absolutely ridiculous.
Bah non. Il a rien dit Richard, ça veut dire qu'il est d'accord. Alors, ça, on passe pour un vieux con. Ça, elle va me dire non mais t'es fou. L'application pour ido, ça c'est bien ça.
Yeah, it's happy chat.
Happy chat? That teenage app? Oh, Emma, you
En plus,
naughty girl.
il y joue
I
bien
thought you
dessus.
said you were mature.
You got me.
Voilà, ça marche.
Okay, I like fun and games.
Well, I'll hold you to that.
Ça c'est bien.
Nice one, that's the right option. It's a bit of a challenge, and in this position you had the, you know, if you chose the wrong option, you would have been trying to play
C'est ça.
young, which is never a good mood for, you know, a good move for an older guy like Mahmoud.
No, you know, you should use your opportunity to show off your, you know, the fact that you can have a conversation and that you're, you know, either you're wise or you're well travelled and you have something
Oui,
to
c'est
say.
vrai. Parler de ses voyages, c'est toujours le plus simple.
I'm sorry, I'm not in the best mood. I just got the worst message on Happy Chat. My friend, roommate, she's left the country and I can't get a hold of her. I don't really think she's going to be helping out with any of our bills, so.
Je te faisais confiance, mais tu ne t'intéresses qu'à l'argent de Mahmoud. Lui donner une liasse de billets et lui demander combien de centimètres de Big Mac elle veut. Du Big Mac elle veut. Ok, du Big Mac, pardon. Mais si je peux te faire confiance, tu n'auras pas de problème. On va lui donner une liasse de billets et lui demander combien de centimètres de Big Mac elle veut.
For you, my darling, 1 stack.
Are you joking?
My mistake. 2 stack.
Ça, il est énorme, le mec.
Bargain.
I have over 25 Bitcoin in
Ça
my
vaut plus rien
account
les
right
bitcoins
now.
maintenant.
And even if they go to zero and all my investments are gone, I'd still rather be living in the street than live as your whore.
Bitcoin, shitcoin. This is what it's all about.
C'est vrai.
You are ruined.
Fuck off.
Ça se casse la gueule le bitcoin, non? Il y avait des arnaques au bitcoin qui ont été jugées récemment.
Come here.
Mon pote au tribunal me le disait. Enfin non, il se faisait payer, comment c'était? Il se faisait payer des drogues. La drogue, c'était quoi? L'héroïne ou de la cocaïne? Sur le darknet avec des bitcoins.
Offers her money, basically, tons of money to stay with him or something.
Yeah, prostitution.
Hmm.
Was it?
It's kind of on the borderline.
C'est un
isn't it,
système
between
comme...
prostitution and,
right?
Merde. Comme tous les systèmes de vente sur internet comme eBay et compagnie. Sur le darknet en fait. Avec un système d'étoiles, genre lui c'est un bon vendeur, 5 étoiles. C'est marrant. On va sûrement se rencontrer mais si je peux te faire confiance tu n'auras pas de problème. Bon écoutez on va le dire ça.
I've only just met you, and you know, if I can trust you, then you know things will be okay.
Well, of course you can trust me, but that's unnecessary. You don't need to do that.
Please, Mahmoud has a big heart, and he helps people close to him.
That's actually really sweet.
C'est bien parce qu'on dit oui et non en même temps.
Thank you.
I am all yours.
Et même
Oh,
une
you don't need
possibilité.
to do that, but thank you. You're so nice.
Cool, that's the right choice. You know, if a guy is super loaded, it's a fine line between kind of flashing the money
Ouais.
or kind of gently hinting that with him you could have a really nice lifestyle and that he's generally a good guy and generous with all his
C'est ça.
friends, family and girlfriends.
Yeah, I think if you can show that you have a nice quality about you, that you're generous, I don't think the money is important. But as long as you're a nice in character, you know, I think that will show. You know, I think that will show when you're talking.
Elle ne le pense pas parce que c'est une fille bien sûr. Elle n'a vu que l'argent. C'est un resto mais on bouffe pas grand chose, on boit du thé et de la chicha.
Selling points.
Des arguments de vente. Lui des conseils, lui dire de suivre sa passion. Dire que sa vie est faite, que tu es heureux, que tu n'as plus d'ambition. Ah non, ça c'est mauvais. Ça c'est marrant.
Emma, did I tell you about my prostate examination check?
No.
Oh la la. The doctor called me. I was in, bent over, stuck his glove on, with a little bit of lube. Then finger by finger, all in, then his fist.
I'm gonna go to the toilet.
I was in
Après c'est
heaven.
tout.
What an experience.
This is just totally unnecessary.
Bah, elle veut prendre un peu de ma vie quoi.
Get these guys
Oh le petit chien.
unnecessary.
Now be polite to our guests.
Bah, j'étais poli. Lui donner des conseils et lui dire de suivre sa passion. Ça c'est bien.
So,
On
Emma,
parle d'elle et pas de
tell
moi.
me what you plan to do with your masters.
Elle a un master elle?
That's what I'm deciding right now. I
Elle a
don't
le bac
know
oui.
what to do. Well, I do. It's either my passion or it's
J'ai l'argent, t'auras la
money.
passion.
I don't know. The corporate world isn't very fun, but
Ouais, dans les affaires.
my passion for helping people.
Aide-moi.
Emma, you have to follow your passion, darling. You're only in your 20s. You have your life ahead of you.
That's true.
A pretty creature like you will go far.
There's so many things I can do, and I just don't know how to choose just one. And I feel like choosing one.
On va
means
choisir un boulot qui
getting
paye
rid of all the
beaucoup mais qui est
rest, you
chiant
know,
et un
and
boulot que
just
t'aimes
sitting
bien mais
there.
qui paye peu.
Life is about
Autant le prendre.
sacrifices, my darling.
Autant prendre le
That's
dernier.
true. it's exciting and scary.
Bon, là c'est bien, non?
Nice one, that's good. Here you're doing something that, you know, the young guys couldn't do. You're giving life advice because obviously Mahmoud has lived a long, rich and interesting life.
C'est vrai.
Yeah, and it shows that a differential between him and the young guy, and you should take, you know, that's your strength. You should play to your strengths in this situation.
What do you think of older guys?
I think they have the upper hand. They're more interesting. They've got
C'est
something
vrai.
to talk about often.
C'est vrai.
I think it can work definitely in their favor.
C'est possible, mais faut bien en jouer quoi. 25 minutes plus tard. Mahmoud a fait une crise cardiaque, il est mort.
You know, to be honest, Mahmoud, I was a little skeptical when I first got here. I was about to leave, but there was just
Un bon compte en
something
banque.
about you that was really sweet, and I'm really glad I gave you a second chance.
Voilà les
because
filles.
otherwise we wouldn't have
Vous avez le
had
droit de
this
donner une
nice
seconde
evening.
chance.
I'm glad I stayed.
Ah bah tu vois. 15 minutes plus tard.
Emma, I'm sensing there's, you know, a little spark missing. You know, maybe it's the age gap or, you know, I don't know, but, you know, I have a suggestion for you.
Oh là là.
What would that be?
Je te prends sur la table. L'inviter à une soirée qualitative, l'inviter à devenir une de tes putes bénévoles. Ah bien sûr.
Emma, why don't you become one of my unpaid whores? Where you get to cook, you learn how to clean, and you get all the practice in the world for when you do meet someone you like. You have everything. High five!
High five. Énorme. Ouais,
No, thank
et
you.
on ne frappe pas les hommes
I
âgés.
take that as a no then.
Là franchement,
Another glass.
je préfère avaler un verre. Violence sur personne ayant un handicap. Non, c'est
No,
personne
not the
vulnérable.
best idea for a date invitation, obviously.
Bon, mais bon, enfin, tu vas aller à une soirée qualitative. Tu vas te faire
Emma,
chier là.
I have an exclusive
Ah, VIP.
invitation for Amnesty International at Sotheby's. Why don't you be my guest? There's very well-to-do and important people there, and you can wear that lovely dress, and there'll be a lot of fine artwork and fine dining.
Cuisine française.
So yeah, you know, if a date hasn't gone fantastically, or you're inviting someone on another meeting, and you know you're not so sure if they'll say yes. If you have some really cool date idea, whether it's something super fancy or just
Ouais,
something
celle-là, elle est
really
pas mal.
interesting, or if you invite other people as well, like her friends, then it's a way to get a more likely yes than kind of a romantic one-on-one second date.
No, and it lengthens your opportunity to get to know her a bit more.
Because one of the biggest attraction builders is just time spent together and
C'est
you know,
vrai.
the mere exposure effect.
Ils ont raison, ils sont pas cons dans le jeu, même s'ils sont un peu cons.
That really sounds like the night of my life.
Mais non.
But well, yeah, I'll think about it.
Quand une
sure.
personne vous dit je vais y
I'll
réfléchir, c'est
definitely
un non.
Okay, you didn't get the best ending for poor old Mahmoud, but he
C'est pas le
might see
meilleur.
her again if she doesn't find something better to do.
C'est pas la meilleure
So you
fin,
could've
mais ça
done
aurait pu être
better.
pire.
Could have done better, could have done worse.
Emma, I am so sorry, my darling. I have a very important business meeting. You're such a lovely
Yeah, no,
girl.
it's time for me to go
And,
as well.
You know, I will make sure that you get home safely,
Oh,
okay?
no,
Don't
Ton
worry
frère.
about
More than
anything.
nice
No, no,
enough.
Max!
It's not necessary. I can,
Why
no, I
not?
can get my own way. It's
Hey,
totally
come
fine.
on!
I like walking.
I will get you home.
No,
Max,
no.
get.
It's unnecessary.
Are you
Thank
sure?
You. Of course, yes.
Ouais, bon, c'est encore foiré. Bon, en même temps, on prend les plus mauvais choix, c'est normal de se foirer. N'empêche que j'ai gagné que le premier avec ma technique de l'hypnose. Alors, je vais peut-être appeler Richard. Ah, ce serait bien. Quelle super fin de soirée. Tout seul avec sa chicha. Oh. Attends, il y en a une deuxième?
Oh, this one looks more friendly.
Ah, c'est la fin. Casanova? Oh, pas mal.
I'm fine with that if any guys want to use my picture on Tinder.
Eh,
No,
Casanova.
that's catfishing, and that's a big no.
Ok, c'était sympa. Il n'y a pas Richard. Alors le prochain, ce sera... Le prochain, ce sera... Le club de striptease. Ah, il y a Richard. Ah, c'est bon. Ouh, ça va être bien le club de striptease, pardon. Ouais, je vous dis à la prochaine. Merci d'avoir regardé. Ciao.